Alright, I guess that's enough of that. Although, to be honest, I could probably listen to that loop all day if I left it up. But I guess I have to play games. I mean, this is Twitch TV, it's sort of the point. Oh well. Anyway, hello, it's Sunday, so I can't stream too late. I can't go to 7 AM today. I've got class tomorrow, so I sort of need to probably give it the boot by 2. Maybe 3. Not sure. We'll see. Anyway, the plan is to play some Oregon Trail 2, and then I wasn't sure if you guys wanted to see Roller Coaster Tycoon again, or another part of the multi-screen Pokemon Crystal bootleg thing, I don't know. So, after a round or so of the Oregon Trail, we can put up a poll, and then you guys can decide. So if I pick something you don't like, you can blame the other half of the chat, and it all works out. But first, if you haven't already seen, Marugo in the chat made quite possibly the best Oregon anything I've ever seen, and you should watch it because this is so satisfying in the best ways. I don't even know if you can hear it, but this is so great. So great. It's got multiple pieces of music and everything in it. Anyway, there's the link if you wanted to see it without me talking over it. But it is exceptional. Maybe we should just listen to this for the whole 15 minutes instead of playing the game. In semi-related news, I was playing Tearaway on the Vita, which came out. And you've got this option to pretty much change everything, and every now and then somebody will pop up and say, hey, I need a thing, design me a face, or something like that. And let me adjust this. I did, and I had to make a very scary pumpkin. So I made it, I gave it a face, and then I realized, you know, maybe I could do better. So it gives you the option to cut things out of paper and shapes and whatnot. So, it took about 5 to 10 minutes to cut out individual letters of 420 Blaze It, and then you have to record a scream for the pumpkin, because it's a scarecrow and you use it to scare away birds and whatnot. So then I held it up to the mic of the computer, recorded Snoop Dogg, and every time the pumpkin does anything, well, hopefully you'll hear it. Let's see. So, that's what I've been occupying my time with. I'm easily amused. What can I say? Did I catch the Persona reveal? I didn't see it live. Apparently it's a dancing game. Or something. There's like a 3DS thing and a Vita dancing thing and Persona 5 coming next year and all that wonderful stuff. Let's see. There we go. Anyway, let's close this a bit. Alright. And captured layered. Okay. So there's the chat. Let's get the game up. But after some Oregon Trail, we can put up a vote. Thank you for subscribing, Barack Obama. And I think somebody subscribed earlier, which was Mr. Woodchuck. So thank you. Appreciate that, both of you guys. And let me go get my Oregon stuff open. Oh, Oregon. And get the chat. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the entire Oregon randomizer for this, because I sort of died on that rafting part last time I played on Friday, and I really want to see if I could potentially do that successfully this time. I don't know if I can, but if the randomizer doesn't send me to Oregon, I'm never going to have another shot at it, so I'm thinking we should just go to Oregon regardless of what the randomizer says. You know, we'll randomize professions, we'll randomize ages, but I kind of just want to go to Oregon. I think that is the goal, for me at least, because we've made it everywhere else, but we haven't finished the rafting part. That's the new goal. Alright. Make sure to save before the rafting session. I don't know if that helps. I guess you could. I mean, it has a big load game button here. I would imagine you could probably save. There we go. Oh wait, I forgot to send out a tweet because I need to be a shameless self-promoter, and then this needs to stop working. Ah! Twitch stop. Mute. Pause. Alright. Oregon Trail 2, and then we vote on... That straw poll doesn't count, by the way. We're gonna have an official one after the game. I will vote on the straw poll and do a write-in ballot for "This does not count." That is not democracy. Only democracy, I say, is democracy, so there. Where's my benevolent dictator MonotoneTim account when I need it? It's floating around here somewhere, I'm sure. If Chrome would open up. Chrome's not your default browser. That's important. Anyway, get rid of that. Put this back up. Oh wait, pause this because it's gonna beep at me. Boop. Is he breaking everything? Hang on. There's no straw poll yet. That'll be after Oregon Trail 2. I don't have a link up, so any straw polls you see in the chat don't count yet. You'll know when it's time to vote. I'll put it up on the screen and everything. There we go. Okay. Tweet is up. No straw polls yet. I need to make me a mod. Voice, unvoiced, ban, follow, ignore, op. There we go. Do you have to be 18 to vote? Nope. It's the Oregon Trail. If you're old enough to be on the trail, you're old enough to vote. Okay. No, I had benevolent dictator MonotoneTim registered for about a week now, I would say. I was actually sort of impressed that you could make names on Twitch that long. I thought it would have said, "Oh, that's too many letters. Can't have that." I don't know how many letters that is, but it's a pretty big name regardless. Anyway, let me go and load up the Oregon Trail randomizer. Big dip. So we're gonna go to... Oh. Well, he's already made it say Oregon City without me even changing this. Okay. I think the guy that made the randomizer is currently watching the stream. We just locked out the other randomizer options for destinations. Well, that makes my life easy. Ooh, that's kind of cool looking. Alright, so here's the randomizer. And it is now Trail Journey of Tim, who is a trail guide, formerly a mason, who in March 1856... Oh wait, now it rotates. Set out from, it doesn't matter. Independence, Jacksonville, Oregon. Okay, that's fine. Those are the ones I wanted to get, to be fair. With no skills. Okay. Masons have no skills? Sure. Why not? 1,500 bucks in cash and a large farm wagon worth $75. Accompanied by 5 others, including Let's see. Team Red, Team Blue, Team Green, Team Pinks, and Team Subs with ages 55, 40, 40, 12, and 55, respectively. So Team Pink is just the preteen and everyone else is middle-aged. And the wagon train, large, pace, 8 hours, rations, meager. Alright. Well, Pink's a 12-year-old girl and everyone else is just an old man. It's like the senior citizen wagon. And let me get rid of this. We're gonna have the best damn bingo tournaments you've ever seen. Trail Journey of Sam. Oops. Tim. A trail guide who in... Oh, wait. Mason. First. Mason, that one. Who in March 1856 set out from Independence to go to Jacksonville, Oregon with a large farm wagon. Holds 4,000 pounds. Okay. Make sure we don't buy more than 4,000 pounds of crap. We probably will. But if I'm buying too much, just yell at me. Let's see. You're 55. You're 40. You're 40. You're 12. And you're 55. So that's Team Red, Team Blue, Team Emilio, Team Green, Team Pink, and Team Subs. There we go. Alright, that should do it. Independence, Jacksonville, Oregon with $1,425 in cash. No skills. I misspelled pink. Pink in... there we go. Alright, well, as it says at the... no, it doesn't say that. Now it says it. As it says at the bottom, switch your color to red, blue, green, or pink to join in one of these teams. Or subscribe if you want. Although you're probably going to die regardless, but... you know, I can think of worse investments. Let's travel the trail, and... now we need to buy stuff.
The merchants here in town offer...
No! Get rid of this. Hang on, let me move some windows around. Alright. Everyone dies but Tim. Last time, no one died but me. Alright, let's buy some stuff. Also, this woman is really short in comparison to this dude. Wow. His waist is almost up to her shoulders. I never noticed that. Jeez. Food. Hotel. You're not food. Can't eat that. I'll just steal a bunch of bagels from the continental breakfast and then get some little sample soaps and we'll be set. Alright. Food. If you're subbed, are you on Team Subs rather than Team Green? I guess you could be a double agent. I don't know. You can do whatever the hell you want. It's the Oregon Trail. It's all about freedom and walking to the left continuously. Alright, so, food. 4,000 pounds is as much as we can get, so let's start off with 300 pounds of bacon. Biscuits, I guess. Make a bacon sandwich. 100 pounds of biscuits. Bacon sandwich with some butter. And candy. Great. Do we need sardines? Probably not. I'm a Mason. Am I also a member of the Illuminati? That's how it works. This is actually the beginning of the plot of National Treasure. The whole thing. It starts right now in Independence, Missouri. Let's get some celery. All the celery in this entire town for 84 cents. All the cheese, too. And coffee beans. Cornmeal? Nah. Crackers? Sure. 125 pounds of celery. Let's see. Why do we need dried bread? Well, I'll buy 1 tin of dried bread. And 500 pounds of beans. Sure. Why not? It'll be chilly every night. Need more fruit, though. I do need all this different kind of food. All these different kinds of food. Something, something, English is a weird language. Let's get some dried vegetables, which are, I guess, dissimilar from beans. Does it serve a mechanical purpose? Not really. There's meat, and there's fruit, and there's vegetables, and those are really the only categories. You could pick specific vegetables sometimes, but it doesn't really matter. You know, celery versus pickles, I don't think the game knows. Let's get some flour so we can deep fry our bread and beans. Some garlic to keep the vampires at bay. Some ham because, well, we could buy up all the ham. Some honey. Some lard. Licorice, no thanks. Skip some of this. I filled half the wagon already. Let's fill it with rhubarb. And some pickles. And some potatoes. And I think that's enough food. And some tea. Because I drink quite a lot. And some yeast cake. Because I still don't know what that is. What is yeast cake? It's an educational game. Wouldn't be any point to not looking up things, then. Oh, wait, yeast game. And yeast cake. Oh. Alright, well that's... I don't know what I'm looking at. Just a picture of cakes. Or a bunch of pictures of cakes. I don't know what a yeast cake is specifically. Alright, so I guess we just bought a bunch of donuts, a bunch of cakes, a bunch of pies, a rolling pin. I don't think that's food. Searching Google Images is a good idea on stream, I would say. I've never had an issue with that before. Let's see, let's go to the funeral parlor. Let me just get some headstones before we depart. I'm sure we'll need some. Buy whiskey and bacon. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's see. I didn't buy any whiskey yet, did I? Let's get a banjo. Let's get an axe. I don't know if they stock kazooies in this. A stove, sure. We already have celery, we already have cheese. Candles! Yeah! Gotta set the wagon on fire with something. Grandfather clock, that's right. Let me do that. Before I forget. 1 grandfather clock. We got it. What else can we get? Medicine. Quote unquote medicine. I'm just here for the whiskey. And the turpentine, and the spearmint, and the sassafras, and the sarsaparilla, and the peppermint. That's at least 1 mixed drink. Let's see. Iodine. That's handy. Olive oil. Probably. The Italian in me wants that. Some borax, some brandy, some camphor, some dandelion. Fantastic. Sarsaparilla tastes like root beer. I'll take your word for it. We should probably get some animals before I forget. Oxen, 15. And a pig. Alright. How much does this weigh? We're already over. Okay, great. Maybe we didn't need 1,000 pounds of beans. Well, whatever. Let me get all the other clothing and then we'll just dump all the stuff in the ground if we need to later. Let's get some blouses. Let's see, 10 of these. 5 bonnets, some boots, some dresses, some hats, some long undies, some mittens, some pants. Pull the wagon with pigs. Sounds like a great idea to me. Some petticoats, some raincoats, some shirts, some skirts, some shoes. We don't need shoes, you already have boots. Some socks. Perfect. The pink will be the prettiest team. Oh, that's right. Let's get some winter coats because everyone wants to trade for them. That's a good point. I don't know if I could buy another wagon. I'm getting close to overweight. You need dresses. I already bought a bunch of dresses. Or at least skirts. And they're almost the same thing. Let's see. Pharmacy. Medicine, medicine. Medicine. Brandy. Buy more of that. Castor oil. Camphor. Already have that. We don't need more. Dover's powder. Don't worry, got a grandfather clock. It's in there. Let's get some grease. Let's get some iodine. Let's get some ipecac. I think that's about it. Isopropyl alcohol could be in handy. Quinine. I'm just buying things. Salt. Soap. Thermometers. 2 of them. Don't want to use the oral thermometer with the rectal thermometer. Gotta get 2. Let's not get them confused. And butcher. Dry goods. I think there's more stuff I want to get. Miscellaneous garbage. I didn't buy a fiddle. I didn't buy some cards. We do have oxen, yes. I got those. Checkers. Blankets? Nah. Cloth? No. Guitar. Harmonica. A flute. Would be like Jethro Tull prototype here. Matches. Let's get all the matches. Just max out that. Can't think of anything that could go wrong with matches. Saddles? Nah. If I buy 120-pound sacks of oats, could you say that we're hauling oats? Get it? Because it's like the band. Alright, stream's over. Good night, I'm done. Unfollowed. Alright, purchase that. Guns. Let's get those before I forget. Gunsmith. Unfollowed, unsubscribed, and reported Twitch cops. Oh no. I have to come up with better puns then. And let's get some bullets. Let's get, I guess, a rifle. Seems to work better. And a pistol. We can duel each other. Let's get 2 pistols for dueling purposes. Every time I get a shotgun, I just end up shooting myself in the face, so let's not do that. Also, getting a shotgun means you have to buy shot specifically. It's a little too much. There. So the wagon has to be less than 4,000 pounds. It's 5,196 pounds, but I think we probably have enough. We've got food. We've got 500 pounds of beans. Half a ton of beans. A banjo. Stoves. Whiskey. Mittens. A bunch of skirts. A whole bunch of musical instruments. 15 oxen and a large farm wagon. Let's buy another wagon. Why not? Do you sell them? Oh, you don't. I thought you did. Who sells wagons in this? You? No, you're clothing.
You heading out west?
No. I'm heading for wagons. There it is. Can I just buy 2 Conestoga wagons? What am I gonna do with 2 wagons? Do I pull them, or do I just stack them? What if I just buy 5 wagons? Where do they go? Do I carry them all? No, if you get 2 clocks, you die. If you get 1 clock, you're okay. See, we tested this experimentally. 2 clocks is too many. Yeah, Matryoshka wagons. It's like a big stacking doll. You open up the wagon, there's a small wagon inside. Get a decoy wagon. Alright, sure. Great, that's another 1,000 pounds on top of this. So our wagon is, indeed, holding another wagon on top. I don't even think it's gonna move. Anyway, which wagon train do you want to go on? Train 1, Train 2, or Train 3? We have 158 people, 134 people, or 61. So do you want to be antisocial or not? 1, 3, you. Short magic says 3, so 3 it is. Alright. Does it even move? We're 2,500 pounds overweight. Oh, wow. Somehow it does. I did not expect that to go anywhere. Wait, what did I forget? I bought a grandfather clock. Do we need 1 clock per wagon? Oh, you're right. You're right. Oh, I can't turn around. Why can't I turn? Turn. Turn! Wait. Oh no, I have to get another clock, but I can't. Okay, I'm the trail guide. Extreme cold, that's fine. It's my executive decision to turn around. Crossing back. Alright. We have to get another clock for the wagon. Hey, I'm back! Made it to Oregon? It's great. Okay. Got the second clock. Now we're ready. I'm glad the thing still moves. It was supposed to hold 4,000 pounds. It's up to 6,700 right now. Been overclocking the wagon or something. Alright. Yeah, we make the entire wagon party turn around, just so we could pick up a clock. Look, morale is high. Also, that's not really a blue mound, it's kind of more green than anything.
Howdy! You know, this is my second time out on the trail.
2 times? 2 grandfather clocks?
Yeah,
Alright.
We started out last year, but didn't get too far.
Did you forget your clock?
We tried going across the Kansas River when the water was way too high.
Yeah.
The wagon overturned in the middle of the river, and we lost everything we had.
Even the clock.
But we're not giving up. We're trying again.
Do you have any advice on not sucking
Well,
so much?
Needless to say, I sure ain't gonna try and cross no rivers when they're too rough and high.
Ah, whatever. We'll be fine. It's also winter and everything's frozen. Do we need anything in Lawrence? I don't think so. Meat market. Surgeon. Spittoon.
Howdy, I'm
Howdy.
Duncan Gepps, one of the few physicians you're liable to find twixt here and the Great Salt Lake. If you people are in need of a doctor, I'll be glad to help.
Actually, I think for once we're not in need of a doctor.
Whatever you do, don't take that road they call a Hastings Cutoff. Ain't been nothing but death and misery for everyone
Hastings
who's traveled.
Cutoff. Alright. Take the Hastings Cutoff. Send Doctor a fruit basket for the good advice. Polish spittoon. Okay. I'm ready. Do we need to buy anything? Go to the bank. Go to the sheriff's office. Artemis Abernathy? That's nowhere near as catchy as Nasty Jack. To be fair. Also, thank you for subscribing the Dome 2010. Mail theft.
Hello.
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 Are you Artemis? Maybe it's Nasty Jack's alias. Topeka. Hey, I know that one. It looks exactly like every other town. Wow.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi there.
Howdy. Howdy. Hello.
Do we need anything? Why does every doctor look identical?
I've been told you're looking for a doctor.
No.
I've been
We
told
just,
you're
no.
looking for...
Exit. We just talked to one. We're fine. That's Nasty Jack's real name. Artemis Flurgenbottom. What's his last name? Team Red is Frostbite. Hardened skin, numbness, sharp prickling sensation on the skin. You're turning into a cactus. You'll be fine, Red. Let's warm the affected area. With not snow. It seems like a bad idea. Oh, so the mission's just the store. Is this what a church was in 1850? Just trying to hawk you stuff everywhere?
I sure would like to stop here for a bit.
Not impressed. I'm gonna leave you a negative Yelp review. Scott Spring. It's just grass. What do you think about this grass?
I say we continue on our way.
Yeah, me too. Extreme cold. How's Team Red doing? They're fine. Everyone's back in good health. We do have our grandfather clock. In fact, we have 2 grandfather clocks. One for each wagon, because for whatever reason we bought a spare. We have a large farm wagon and a Conestoga wagon. So we've got 1 clock per wagon for luck. On the trail, hey. Oh, did you want to say something?
Good to see you, friend.
Yeah?
You know, I spent some time out west, and now I'm traveling back east to fetch my family.
Tell me more.
Hope you're prepared. You'll be seeing quite a bit of the elephant further
this
on.
guy.
Since your animals is already mighty worn, it's gonna be rough. Feed ain't always plentiful, and water's sometimes right scanty.
Love scanty water.
Hurry along, but don't push your animals too hard. You don't want to get caught by early snow.
Yeah, it's a little too late for
If you get
that.
too hard with your animals, they won't carry them more than halfway.
That's why I bought a spare pig. We got the pig to carry us. I don't know what we're gonna do with it. Big Blue River. Kinda white, but sure. Oh god! The wagon fell through the ice, and then it photoshopped this kid there. I lost 2 pounds of bacon, 2 pounds of cheese, 3 pounds of coffee beans, 20 pounds of normal beans, various other items. How do you clean this up? Like, what do you do if this happens? Hello.
Keep back. You ain't a-passing us.
Oh.
We got no wish to be eating your dust.
Do we still have the grandfather clock? Wait, do we still have the other wagon? Okay, we do. I think the grandfather clock is still here. Both of them. Yes, okay. Both grandfather clocks are alright. I guess the wagon's a little heavy considering we have 2 wagons stacked on top of each other. I guess we're taking the Oregon Trail. I mean, it's kind of in the game. That's the name and all that. Did I set the rations? You're right, I didn't. Gotta set them to meager, as the Oregon randomizer said. Good point. It doesn't seem like there's a very good curve between rations. It's either filling or meager or bare bones. It's not like filling, adequate, not enough. It's just food, starving, starving even more. It's sort of unfortunate. Team Blue has the grip. Oh, I forgot to buy vinegar.
The only way to treat the grip
is
lots of rest, liquids, and a good diet.
What do you think?
My mama always used to give a dose of lecithin every few hours for the grip.
Well, we don't have that.
The only way to treat...
I get the grip every year or two, and I always pull through okay.
You heard the man. Increase fluid intake. And then Team Subs has frostbite. By fluid intake, we mean liquid nitrogen. Honk for grip. Alright, let's rest a couple of days. You'll be fine. Morale is still high. Team Green, chills, fatigue, fever, headache, muscle aches, runny nose, sore throat, and weakness. They just haven't had their morning coffee. Normal, normal. Alright. Frostbite's gone. Green's still kind of sick. That's alright. What do you say?
Pleased to see you. You folks missed a good time last night. Another train camped close by, and we had a bit of a dance.
Someone in the bathroom's having a bit of a whiz.
I declare,
Yeah.
my tired feet came to life hearing that fiddler. I danced aplenty.
Alright.
It feels nearly like back.
I danced so hard I got the grip. Oh no! Wait, I thought Team Green already had this. Team Green got double grip. Well, guess we have to rest again. Let's rest right under this lady. Death grippin'. What do you think about the grip?
I'm Natalia Nyasnyakovich.
Me too.
My family is going to the big valley in the west, where there is so much good land.
Natalia Gripskovich.
We are from St. Petersburg.
St. Peter's
We
grip.
have many great mountains in Russia, but not near where we live. I have never seen such mountains as the ones here in America.
Damn, those are great mountains.
At the next hills or mountains we come to, we will share with another
Yeah?
wagon to do what they call double teaming animals.
Is it like double gripping?
Maybe that will work well for you.
I'm good. How's Green? They're feeling good. That's not so bad. I guess the grip is no big deal. Also bobcats, I think. Maybe it's just a really angry house cat, I don't know. The coast of Nebraska. Sure is. Abandoned wagon. One of these days, we're gonna get to an abandoned wagon and it's just going to blow up in our faces. What's in it? One guitar. Oh no. We have a dead musician in there. That's sort of unfortunate. Wait, if we found one guitar, but somebody died in the wagon, and we didn't find their clothing, were they just starving to death and naked playing a guitar up until they died? Is that how that works? Can't wait to find a grandfather clock in the wagon. That's true. Haven't found one yet. You go to the blacksmith. What do you have? Oh, just parts. I could buy some chain. I could buy an anvil. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Let's get a hammer. Some nails. Oh, should not have clicked on the dog. Oops. Let's get some horseshoes. I don't even have a horse.
Howdy do, neighbor.
Howdy do.
Are you in need of my services? You won't find a blacksmith much better than me.
Tell me more.
When I'm finished with my current batch of repairs, I'll be pleased to help you. I can make or repair wheel rims, shoe your animals,
Yeah.
what have you.
Can you shoe
and
me?
I charge reasonable rates.
Alright.
Your animals
Accept
and your
bitcoins?
wagon are the only things that'll assure your success on this journey.
What about me? What about my
Worn-out
decisions?
Or sore-footed animals
Do those
can
not matter?
get you in a heap of trouble. Take good care of them,
Yeah.
and they'll take good care of you.
Alright, I'll do that. I'm gonna put horseshoes on my oxen right away.
It always pleases me to see more people moving out west.
Me too, let's go. If I could find the exit. Give him $10,000 in Monopoly money. We still have 774 bucks. I don't know what we're gonna spend it on. And as far as I can tell, you can't get robbed in this game. Fairly sure. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do with the money. Team subs is Frostbite. Again. Spend it on cheap whiskey and hookers. I could buy the whiskey at least. Not sure you can go to an old-timey Oregon brothel in this. Maybe O'Fallon's Bluffs is in the red light district, I don't know. Are you a prostitute?
Land sakes.
No.
The trail round through here looks like it was hit by a tornado.
Does it?
Bits of stuff scattered all about the place.
It's snow.
There's food tins, cast-off furniture, and goods of all descriptions.
What are you talking about?
I reckon lots of folks don't plan too well, and they wind up having to lighten their loads. When I see that abandoned flour and bacon, I can't help
it's
but
not
think about
snow.
100 miles there'll be
It's
up the
all
mountain.
abandoned flour. Alright, that's what happened. Alright, alright.
If you gotta lighten your load, spend some time thinking about the trail ahead. You'll need food and warm clothes more than anything else.
My wagon is full of food and warm clothes. What am I supposed to drop then? I don't have anything else to kill. It's cocaine? It wouldn't drop that. What do you want?
We met a man yesterday who said he'd already been to...
He's lying. Let's go. And the snow is gone on April 20th. River appears to be frozen. Does it? Not really. I mean, I could hear the rushing water and everything. I guess I'll cross on the ice. Alright. Ropes and chains. Oh, God. Oh, don't drop anything. Did we lose any grandfather clocks? No, we didn't. Grandfather clocks still intact. Both our wagons still intact. Might have lost some bacon. We still have about 200 pounds. That's enough. For now. Don't tip, don't tip, don't tip. Oops. Don't tip, don't tip. Grandfather clocks? Where are they? Where are they? Where'd they go? Guys, I can't find the grandfather clocks. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. They're right there. They're right there. I was afraid we lost both of them. But no, the grandfather clocks survived. We're good. We only have 1 pound of ham left, though. Okay. We'll make it. Got the blessings of the grandfather clock. Oh, don't slow down. I didn't mean that. What's useful about the clocks? They keep you alive. I can't explain how or why, but they do. As long as you have a grandfather clock in your inventory, you're guaranteed to make it out of any disease. Probably.
Fine scenery round these parts.
I'll drink to that. I gotta make more tea. Strangers ahead. Pour one out for them. There we go. Let's approach the strangers. Why not? They moved away. Oh. Now they're going to come up behind us and stab me. Just wanted to borrow a cup of sugar. Why do they all have to be so mean? There should be an option. Shoot the strangers. And then you have, like, the Oregon Trail police wagon come up behind you. That would make this game so much more interesting. Also really dumb, but that would be the best thing. I guess we're taking the Oregon Trail. Anything here I want? Another blacksmith. Can't talk to you guys. Let's see. Do we need anything? Guess we could always get more bacon. We don't need crackers, we don't need flour. Let's get some more grease. You never know. Some hunting knives. Let's get some pans, some pails, 2 more oxen. Why not? We do have money. Let's get some rice. More rice. 1,000 pounds of rice. Surely that won't backfire. And let's see. Skillet. We don't need a tent. We lost all the tea. Plate, cup. Stock up on whiskey, I guess. The wagon is now 7,500 pounds. That's almost twice the recommended weight limit. I'm curious to see if it moves at all. Let's buy 12 more oxen for a total of... oh geez. How many is that? How many oxen do we have at this point? 29. When I was a kid, I went to a museum, a 19th century American history museum, and they had an exhibit on the Oregon Trail, and I had played it a lot growing up, and I asked the guy, did people really have like 20 wagons pulling, or 20 oxen pulling the wagon? He said no, that would be dumb. They only have maybe 2 of them. And therefore my dreams and perceptions of the Oregon Trail have been dashed ever since. Which is kind of unfortunate. It'd be great to have somebody just being pulled with 29 oxen.
You folks are a mighty good ways out.
We are.
You look well capable of defending yourselves.
Okay. Is that how you say hello to someone? If I were to stab you, it looks like you would be able to defend yourself.
Can't say I do. We'll mosey on, I reckon.
Alright. Nice. Natural conversation on the Oregon Trail. Yeah, was that Nasty Jack? Could have been. I think the amount of oxen you have dictate how much weight you could pull, because we're way over the weight limit, but, we have so many oxen, I think it's still okay. Also, let me mute the mic for a brief minute, because I need to blow my nose. Don't want to be all sniffly on the stream. Hey, it's the Laramie Ridge, which I guess we're not checking out. You think the game divides the weight between the wagons? I guess it would have to. Maybe that's why we can carry all this. I bought 2 wagons. I suppose. I mean, it says the weight is 7,400 pounds. And it added 1,000 pounds when I bought the second wagon, so I can only assume the 2 wagons are stacked on top of each other like a big wagon sandwich. Let's see. Guess we'll take the toll bridge at $14.20. And yeah, let's check out the Mormon Ferry Trading Post. What is in here? Do you have anything? No grandfather clocks? Yeah. I'm going to buy an axe and then take it on the shopkeeper and rob him and take everything else. Get a pot. Get some more rope. We're gonna have, after I buy these 9 gallons of whiskey, 86 gallons of whiskey on our wagon party. I'm missing the high quality option on the stream. Am I? Why is that? Is it still yelling at me that I don't have the keyframes set up correctly, even though I do? It might be. It's been finicky about that ever since they changed their requirements. See, now my stream's only acceptable quality. It's not good. It's just... See, my keyframe interval is apparently 2.667 seconds, although I already set it to 2, so why it's yelling at me, I have no idea. Oh, high quality is 720p. Okay, well, I'm not going to have that because I'm streaming at 666p. There's a difference. Heavy fog. Does it really matter? Like, heavy fog has never impacted anything. Oh god! Buffalo Stampede. Get advice.
Whatever you do, be careful. A buffalo stampede is nothing to trifle with.
Don't throw your lying father off a cliff.
We'd better wait right here until this passes.
Let's shoot them.
Let's keep moving. Standing still ain't gonna do us no good.
Shooting them will. Ah! Take that, nature. Alright. Well, we're going to carry back about 10% of this at the end of the day. You shot 3,638 pounds of meat. You can only carry back 221. Let's just camp out here. We're never going to need food again. We'll just make a city out of the buffalo carcasses. Devil's Gate. I kind of want another buffalo stampede, to be honest. Yeah, now they're extinct. The only reason they were ever an endangered species is because of me. I did it. Did I take the deep sand route? I don't remember. I think it's this one. They make a theme park called Buffalo Land. It's a fairly ordinary river. Alright. How's this? 1 1/2. Ford it. 1 1/2. Ford that one too. I don't know. South Pass, I guess. Doesn't really go to the south. Goes up to the left. Just sort of the opposite of south. Everyone is still alive. Everyone's in good health, except Team Subs, who's just feeling It's okay. It's not great. It's like my stream quality. They're feeling acceptable. The hill's conditions. Psychoanalyze the hill. Get the rocky ridge to a head shrinker. Oh no! I lost 12 pounds of bacon. But did we lose the clock? No? Can't find it. Clock? No. 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 Okay, grandfather clocks. They made it. We have 2 grandfather clocks remaining. They're good. They're okay.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Name's Jubilation Higginbottom.
Hey, Jubilation.
If that's too much a mouthful, you can call me Julie. And I
I'm
don't
gonna
wanna
stick to
hear
the full
any
name,
smart
thank you.
tracks about that neither.
Tell me more, Jubilation Higginbottom.
I'm a prospector, but I'm just coming to the realization that there ain't too much around here worth prospecting.
Prospect your
so
name.
I think I'll move on.
Do you have any advice on naming children?
Sorry, but I gave up giving advice years ago. Nearly got myself shot back in '32 by a fella
That's
who blamed
1832.
me for his misfortune. All because I gave him some advice. Sorry, but
Oops.
I gave up.
You like to trade? Anything? I don't want any of this. James Fever Poe. Nah, let's go. Lander Trading Post. Who's around?
Let's stop here a while. I'd like to see what they have here.
I bet there's nothing good. This is really depressing music. just one note. Let's see. Well, we can get some bacon. I guess we can get a pickaxe. The diamonds aren't going to mind themselves. A hatchet. Whiskey. 88 pounds of whiskey now. Or gallons, excuse me. It's more than a pound. And do we need more boots? 18 boots. I'll take it. Was there ever somebody in real life called Jubilation Higginbottom? Is that a person? I wonder. Did I already search this? Oh. It's this guy. Mayor Tom. Better known as Jubilation Higginbottom. Oregon Trail, a Star Wars fanfic. Oh. I'm sorry, what? Sure. Oh, thank you, God. Whoop-de-doo. Hey, that's too much snark in my trail journal. Oh, God. What is happening? Who is Qui-Gon, and why can't I copy any lines from this? We all went skinny dipping. Someone peed in it. Damn it, Jubilation. I know it was you. I can't read the whole thing. It's massive. And now it's also italicized. Well, if anyone wants to check it out, here you go. Now I know all about Jubilation Higginbottom and his exploits with the Star Wars crew. Also, this guy. Sure. You know, they were in a rock band in the 1960s. Jubilation and the Higginbottoms. South Pass. Let's go. Who's around Pacific Springs?
Fine scenery round these parts.
Yeah. If you like brown, it's great. No grass. Morale is high. Is everyone still in good health? They are. Everyone's in good health. No one's sick. I'm feeling good. We're all feeling good. Now we're all going to drown at the Green River and stop feeling good. Or not. Take the ferry, everything works out. I know the ferry can sink in the old version I would play, but can it sink in this one? If it sinks in this one, do they give you the option to then sue the ferry owner?
Let's keep going.
But I want to know why it's called Name Rock.
I think we ought to keep going.
But Name Rock.
Time is a-wasting. Let's get out.
Oh. I don't even know whose name is on Name Rock. Do I have a stream schedule nowadays? Nope. But my midterms are over for now, so I'll be doing a bit more streaming as I get the chance. This is great music.
Howdy. Howdy. Howdy.
What is this? 88 gallons of whiskey in Wolfram Alpha is 788,480 calories, but only 105% of your daily recommended carbohydrates. How does that work? Wouldn't it be thousands of percent if it's providing this many calories in only carbs? Well, that's a lot of iron. Gotta get all your thiamine, your zinc, your copper. Here you go. This is what it looks like on your daily value chart. You sort of miss the normal curve entirely. Now that's only 39,424% of your daily caloric intake. 88 gallons of whiskey. No cholesterol. Totally healthy. It's my new diet. A whiskey diet. Consists of drinking whiskey and eating wagon dust. Animals are exhausted. Hagrid's not too pleased about that. Now let's stop. I'll give him 2 days. Walk faster. Grave Spring. Who's around?
Howdy. Name's
Howdy.
Austin Billings. I'm traveling with my wife Sophie. We hail from Texas.
It's not really a good name in comparison to Jubilation
I bought my way out of slavery
Higginbottom.
working as a part-time cowhand, and Sophie was a free woman who earned a living as a seamstress. We're going west.
Apparently all the calories in whiskey come from sugar, which is alcohol sugar, which is processed in the liver and not in the lower intestine, and therefore there are no calories from them. Alright. Well, that solves that then. Go ahead and drink all the whiskey you want. Also, let's wait. Someone will clean this mess up. It's not gonna be me. And then the game will break. Conditions have not improved.
Holy moly! Looks like there
Did you
was
say that
an
again?
avalanche. I don't see how we can clear that up. Let's find another way.
I want to hear you say that again.
It'll probably take us.
Go back.
If we all pitch
No.
in.
It'll probably.
Holy moly!
God.
Looks like there was an avalanche. I don't see how.
Can I get that as a ringtone?
If we all pitch in.
Maybe.
Holy moly!
Wow.
Looks like there was an.
You know, a lot of people say it, but I think this confirms I was born in the wrong decade. If I can't say holy moly in this day and age and not get weird looks, what am I even living for? Holy moly, thunderation. The 1850s were a great place. There's no Jubilation Higginbottom in this far-flung future of 2013. Big Hill. That's a name. Well, what do you want to bet we're gonna tip? I guess we're not. Alright. Guess we'll check out the abandoned Smith trading post. Are you Smith?
Let's move on.
No. I'm gonna break into this building first. I got a fishing pole, a hatchet, and a pocket watch. Sure. I'll take it. Free stuff. Soda Springs.
Time is a wasting.
But
let's get out.
No one has anything to say about this?
Let's move on.
Time is a waste.
Okay, fine. I guess we're taking Fort Hall? I don't know. Which one goes to Oregon? I think Fort Hall does. I want to say. Maybe. I don't, we're just going up. I guess Oregon is in the Pacific Northwest, so that's not a bad idea. What route was I told not to take? That's a good point. Let me check. I wrote it down in my diary. Somewhere in here. Oh, there's a lot of pages, aren't there? Diary told me not to take the Hastings cutoff, and then to send the doctor a fruit basket. Also polish my spittoon. Got it. Next time we see the Hastings cutoff, if ever, let's take it. Oh, also, happy July 4th. Let's hit the celebrate button and then wish we hadn't. Also, I'm going to turn the mic up and turn the game volume on just so we could celebrate as purely as possible without me talking over it. You're welcome. Damn, I feel so patriotic right now. Thirst. Oops. We spent all the water on the 4th of July. Go faster, go slower. Increase rations. Rations of water? Like, how does that help?
We are getting right desperate. We won't last much longer without water.
Oh, man. I can't tell if he's supposed to be a racist caricature or what.
We've got to find some water, and soon. If we don't hurry up and get out of this dry country, we're done for.
We are.
If we slow our pace a bit, we might last longer without water. But I could be wrong about that.
Is there an option to drink? No? I don't know. Continue. There's a bear on water right there.
Howdy. Bonjour.
Can I buy water? Do you sell water? Do you sell anything to drink? Pounds of tea? Can't make without water, but maybe I could suck on the tea bag. It's almost the same. In times of thirst, let's stock up on salt pork. Also bacon. And, get some more whiskey. That's over 100 pounds now. Some Epsom salts. Turpentine. I wouldn't recommend drinking it, but I guess if you get really thirsty, you never know.
Howdy.
This is the best remix of Oh Suzanne I've ever heard.
Hello.
You know, I don't think this wagon really belongs here. It's a big blurry JPEG of a wagon in the background. Something tells me this isn't a real photograph. Can't find the exit. There we go. Alright. Hastings Cutoff is where the Donner Party stopped. We could ask them for advice. It'll be great. Raft River. Oddly enough, not a river you raft the wagon down. For whatever reason. Oregon Trail, please. It's the name of the game, after all. It's a mural. Oh, is that it? Someone's big graffiti of a wagon up on the wall. Bad mosquitoes. Cauldron Lynn. I guess. What am I supposed to say about this?
I say we continue on our way.
Alright, well, you did my job for me. Let's go. Just sort of makes me want to use the bathroom. Rock Creek Gorge. That's a lot of buttons. Ropes and chains. Ah, it didn't flip. 1 1/2 feet, 19 feet wide. It's apparently rather difficult. Nah. It's like a kiddie pool with a bunch of children splashing around. How hard is that to get the wagon through?
I say we continue on our way.
Okay. So wait. There's a 1 foot deep river that's maybe 20 feet wide, and we have to cross that, but the Kanaka Rapids are apparently just the thing you walk over and that's it? Why don't you ford those? Extreme heat.
Personally, I wouldn't mind stopping for a while.
Yeah.
Then again, I'd rather be traveling in the heat than freezing in the winter snows.
Can't we slow down? This heat is really getting to me.
I've noticed. That's you.
We're gonna have to stop and rest a bit. It's hotter than a Roman candle at a 4th of July parade.
It's good advice. Let's go. If you're walking, you can't be complaining. That's how it works. Just distract yourself from the heat. Physical exertion is the answer. Wait, am I pointing the wagon to Washington instead of Oregon? Yeah, it's close enough.
Can't we slow down?
No. Who's around 3 Islands?
Which way is west?
I don't know. I guess... Fort Boise? Fort Boise. How's that work? That may or may not be going near Oregon. Snake River.
You know, this riverbank makes for a good resting place. Let's rest here a time before crossing.
Great. Let's caulk. How did we caulk our 6,700-pound wagon across the river? Wouldn't it just sink immediately? Hot springs. Sure. Just looks like a bunch of dead grass. Extreme heat. 100 degrees. Continue as usual. More extreme heat. It doesn't seem to do anything. Everyone's still in good... Oh, no, they're not. I lied. We're all in okay health. Or bad health. No longer in good health. That's probably due to the heat. Maybe we shouldn't have bought all those winter coats. Although we did buy a lot of skirts, so I guess that sort of balances. Maybe I should rest. Yeah, maybe. 3 days. Let's get better. There. Everyone's good except for Team Subs. And Team Red. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Who's around the Bonneville Point?
Let's keep going.
Alright. It's an antelope. Dog. Thing. Oh god! Locusts? Can we eat them? Why does this guy... Wait, that's just the face he makes when he's really hot. It's the same exact picture of him. He's wiping the sweat from his brow. I got a plague of locusts. Some divine intervention. They don't want us to make it to Oregon. Wait for conditions to improve.
Why, it's like something out of the Bible. A plague of locusts. This is a bad omen.
You're supposed to pause after the end of a sentence.
Let's just keep going. If and we let a bunch of insects stop us, heaven help us.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen anything like these locusts? They're so thick you can hardly see 2 feet in front of you.
I've also heard they're delicious.
Let's just keep going.
Yeah, there's no hunting option. Can you imagine? You go hunting for locusts. Or you just get a bug catching net out. It turns into a Zelda game. Let's see. Everyone's in good health. Team Subs still feeling fair. Reds, alright. Apparently Fort Boise has sort of seen better days. It's all dilapidated now. Inside Fort Boise, there is a dozen candles, 2 pairs of boots, and a single bottle of hydrogen peroxide, which somehow hasn't decayed yet. Final Snake River crossing. 3 1/2 feet. Might be rather difficult. Caulk it and go. East Cow Hollow. Where do I want to go? The Farewell Bend or the South alternate route? Is there a difference? What happens to hydrogen peroxide? It turns into water and oxygen. And it's H2O2, it just sort of decays, which is why it's in brown bottles, to stop light from accelerating all that. Take the Farewell Bend, it sounds like death. I'll ask this person.
Maybe we better consult our guidebook before deciding which road to take.
That doesn't help at all. Farewell Bend it is. No, wait, that's going the other way. Wait. Other way, turn. South alternate route it is. That's going sort of west, I think. Wait, no, we're going the wrong way again. Wait. Givens Hot Spring? We weren't here before, were we? Hang on. I'm lost. Something went terribly wrong. Turn it around again. Let's go back this way, I think. Oh no, morale is slipping. Let's rest. I think if my morale slips all the way down, I lose. Because I think I'm a trail god. Or I'm an adventurer, I don't remember.
Howdy, friend.
Fine day, sure is.
warm.
Let's trade. What makes my people happy? Potatoes? Rocking chair for an anvil. Let's rest here and rock back and forth for a few days and we'll be great. There we go. This man even played us a song.
We met a man yesterday who said he'd already been to California.
Alright. Farewell Bend. I think. Farewell Bend? I'm fairly sure. Is it even in this? Tri-City, Parking the Waves. Fort Boise site. Farewell Bend. Trail turns to the west. Okay. Farewell Bend it is. The Malheur River. Malheur. 1 1/2 feet. Easy enough. How did we hit the Farewell Bend down here when it's all the way there? Here's a picture of something you're not looking at right now. And here's the duck. Flagstaff Hill. Am I right next to Oregon? Can't tell. Oh yeah, the Dalles is right there. We're so close. Just don't knock the wagon over on the hill. Oops. Oh no, the banjo! The brandy! Oh, the beans! God damn it! More beans! Are the grandfather clocks okay? We lost 2,000 pounds of stuff. It just fell over 3 times. A ton of stuff fell out, and I guess we're not picking it back up. Like, how do you even ruin beans? Just clean them up and eat them. I mean, it's a bean for God's sake. How do you break those? Do we still have the grandfather clocks? Okay, we do. 2 grandfather clocks, still intact. Morale is slipping. That's okay. Let's rest for 2 days. No meat. Okay, let's go and hunt. Animals? Animals? They broke the beans by connecting 4 of them of the same color. A+. Oh, we are at a bacon. Got it. Oh no! Shot myself in the face. We're so close to Oregon, though.
I've had me some experience with gunshot wounds back in the Illinois frontier
Okay.
wars. Let me see what I can do to help.
Alright, what are you gonna do? I can't rub salt in the wound. We dropped all the salt.
We ought to stop and rest for at least a day or two. A gunshot wound, even a minor one, can turn serious without proper
It is serious. I shot myself in the face.
You sure it was an accident? We don't want any murdering varmints hanging about.
Oh, you might be right. Which one of you did it? Antiseptic. Wait, why can't I treat it with an antiseptic and then clean and dress it? I mean, if I'm cleaning and dressing it, am I cleaning it with the antiseptic? If I'm using the antiseptic, am I not dressing it? Like, alright, yep, just clean it up and let it bleed, but bleed cleanly? Like, none of these are really good on their own. I guess antiseptic. Clean and dress it with dirt. Just make it. How am I doing? Bleeding. Pain. Oh. That's unfortunate. We're so close. Let me just rest for a couple of days. Oh, there's no option. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh no! Oh no! Team Red has suffered from internal injuries because we can't get the wagon down the hill. The wagon just fell on Team Red. To rest here for 2 days. Team Red, difficulty in swallowing. I'm still bleeding 4 days later. How are the grandfather clocks? Oh no! We lost a clock. We're down to 1 grandfather clock in total. Just 1. Come on. God damn it! No! Stop! Okay. Something happened. I'm bleeding and in pain. Everyone else is in health. Low food, slow going. This man is sitting on air? Like, is he sitting on a barrel 500 feet above the treetops? Like, is he just massive? And we lost the other clock. Oh no. Let's rest in the sky. Low food. Oh no. Very low food. Very low morale. I don't have any bullets or gunpowder. Oh no. 40 pounds of bacon. He wants 3 skirts. That is a deal. Let's rest. 3 more days. Come on, morale.
Howdy. You know
That's great. Let's trade. What makes my people happy? None of this. Oh no! They're gonna kick me out. Look at this face. If everyone gets really unhappy, they're gonna dump me out of the wagon. We can't have a mutiny. No vegetables, no fruit. My injuries have become infected for lack of fruit.
If the wound's infected, we should take it easy.
No.
Maybe rest for a few days. If we're not careful, it could turn to gangrene.
This all happened because I dropped the clock. How's Team Red? Oh, they still can't swallow. Whatever. I'll chew their food for them. Please. Oh no! Wait! Wait. I've been fired. Uh-oh. I think we lost. So I'm bleeding out with an infected wound. Team Red hasn't eaten in weeks. And I've been fired. I think the game's over. There's nothing else I can do. All because I lost the clocks. If I didn't drop the grandfather clocks, this would have never happened. No clocks, no trail guide. This is what happens, yeah, you lose 1 clock and it's all just downhill from there. Oh well. Yeah, I bought 7,000 pounds of supplies and it wasn't enough. Yeah, no one died, that's true. I mean, I've been bleeding for the better part of a month, but I didn't die. Everyone's just mad at me. They're not even mad, they're just disappointed. And that makes it so much worse. Father Time will not be pleased. Well, I think that is the Oregon Trail 2. I don't know what else to do at this point. I've been fired. I can't get can't get my job back. The only option is to just can it, and I think we're gonna have to do just that. I like how they fire the trail guide when we're so close to Oregon. I know! If they just gave me another week, we could have managed. But, you know, that's the Oregon Trail too. That's how it works. It's ruthless. Anyway, it's been a round of the Oregon Trail 2, and as it ought to say up at the top of the stream, I couldn't decide what I wanted to do after. So, I'll let you guys decide. Let me go get the little window up and I'll get a straw poll open. There we go. That's one side of my window, that's close enough. My X-Chat is flashing. Hello, admin people. Oops. No, I don't need this. I don't need a Wolfram entry for 88 gallons of whiskey anymore. Open this up and get a straw poll open. Alright, so the thing with the Pokemon playthrough is that if you haven't seen it before, what it is I've got copies of Pokemon Crystal. I don't know where anything is on YouTube anymore because I updated my channel to Google Plus and everything's just a mess. But I've got multiple copies of Pokemon Crystal, 2 of which are bootlegs, and we play them all at once with the exact same controller input, comparing the god-awful translation between the two. Like how somehow the one that was translated by Bing turned escape rope into you dumbass pimp. And I am not kidding. For whatever reason, if you take that in Japanese and turn it into English via Bing, that's what it says. So that's one of the ideas, which I'm about halfway in. I started this up on Friday. You could vote for that, or you could vote for a scenario in Roller Coaster Tycoon. And I don't know which one to pick. Either one is fine for me. So let's make a poll. You guys can decide, and we'll go with that. Alright. And... oh. What do I need? Choose a title. Oh, okay. What do we play? Question mark. Okay, here's the link. Feel free to vote. Highlights from the Bing translation. Oh yeah. The tree says you're pretty. Someone at the Pokemon Center for the communication cable talks about immediately exchanging cum for whatever reason. Every time you get an item, the game swears. Kappa, dumbass items, damn. Dumbass pimp. Kickin' is Azalea Town. Slash enemy with pickles. Oh man. It's pretty close. 177 votes to 169. Let me tweet this out, I guess. Get in here and vote on what we play next. I love when the poll is like this because it means no matter what I pick, I'm just going to let down half the people immediately. What's the link? It's this. Here you go. 223 votes for Crystal, 209 for roller coasters. I don't know when I'm going to can it, but maybe 500? I don't know. Anyway, thank you for watching. Stream for a few more hours. I do have class tomorrow, so I probably can't stay up much later than 2 or 3 a.m. But, that's still at least 3 or 4 hours from now. That's plenty of time to do one of these things. Well, it looks like Crystal's gonna win. So far. But it is still pretty close. Only about 2 dozen votes between them. Link the album. I think it's this one. Somebody linked it to me. I don't have the link on hand. Indecisiveness 2013. When was the last time I played Roller Coaster Tycoon? Probably not last Friday, but the stream right before that one. Oh man. I can't decide. I mean, you guys pretty much decided, but there's really not much of a difference between the two games. Does that mean either of them work, or does that mean I'm going to let down 51 or 49% of the people no matter which one I pick? Anyway, again, here's the link. Oh, I can't play both at the same time. Yeah, so far, Pokemon is still winning, and I said I would can it at 500. I guess I can't really change the rules after I laid them down. No, I can't play all of them at once. I don't have a copy of Zoo Tycoon here. That's at home. Maybe I'll pick it up when I'm back for Thanksgiving break. Well, what I could do is do Crystal, and if it gets exceptionally boring, we could switch to roller coasters. I mean, they're literally tied right now. Now Roller Coaster Tycoon's pulling ahead. Maybe I should wait for 600? I don't know. I said I'd wait for 500, but it is creeping up to 6. Alright, if you haven't voted, go vote. Vote. That's how democracy works. Crystal at 500, I need to stay on my word. You're right. You are right. That is what I said. But Roller Coaster Tycoon's pulling in at the end game. Oh man. Alright. Let's compromise. What if we find a Roller Coaster Tycoon scenario that's only an hour or two, and then we'll switch off? We could potentially do that. I could flip a coin, that's true. Do Crystal? No. Okay. Yes. No. Zoo Tycoon. I don't have a copy here. That way everyone wins. Everyone loses. Flip a coin. Oh, man. Alright. I'm going to pop into Roller Coaster Tycoon briefly. And we'll see if there's an hour-long scenario. I want to see what's even available before I make any decisions, because for all I know, everything is like 4 or 5 hours. Play something entirely different. Alright, who's up for a fun game of solitaire? Which I can't even spell. Yeah! This is my new game. Put the thing on the thing, and now I'm already bored of this. Oh, that's not what I want. 6 votes between the two. For whatever reason, Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 is not loading. Unfortunately. Yes, that is a word I said. Give it a minute. Okay, let's see what Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 scenarios are available. At least. I already finished My Boyfriend 2. I want to go back to that. Alright. Gear 2. Okay, we could have a 2-hour scenario. And then fill the rest in with Pokemon. Let's see. That'll take 6 hours. I don't know about that. Gear 4. Yeah, it looks like 2 hours is about the shortest one I could do on this. To get the African Diamond Mine Park. Does that seem okay, maybe? Play 2 hours of Roller Coaster Tycoon and then play multi-screen Crystal. It's not okay because I lied. Oh. I'm gonna be a bad politician. I should never run for president. Fine, but don't dilly-dally. Alright, you got it. Let's switch to that. I don't need to finish a scenario, but I don't like to leave them hanging, because half the time I end up forgetting about them. I was gonna do roller coasters first, not because, you know, they won later, but just because Roller Coaster Tycoon is a definite end. Whereas Crystal is just trying to find a place to end it, which might be kind of difficult. Okay. Roller Coaster Funfair, Roller Coaster Rampage, Roller Coaster Factory 2. The original Roller Coaster Factory was really bad. Alright. So, the plan is play this 2-hour Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 scenario, then switch into Crystal. Because democracy is dead. And by doing this, I'm able to make everyone unhappy, rather than just half the people. Okay, so, quick scenario of, keep misspelling scenario, of Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, then off to screen, Pokemon Crystal. Okay. Got it. Well, now that I've made everyone angry, let's pop into some roller coasters. It's a theme park, you see. It's supposed to be fun, which is why there's an error. Alright. So the only scenario I think that is 2 hours is the African Diamond Mine scenario. So, apparently you inherited a disused, that's apparently a word, diamond mine and find a valuable diamond. You decide to invest that money in Bitcoin. No, to build a world-famous theme park. Why would I do that? I would just take it and retire. Oh god. Well, they're not kidding. That is a diamond mine. Name it Buffalo Land. Oh, jeez. This is actually really surreal. And then a big stack of TNT. You know, when the international investigators come by, we blow the place up, leave no trace of this mine. Well, it's got a roller coaster. What's it called? Wooden roller coaster. That's exciting. The Standard Oil Amusement Park? Well, I have to put the scenario goal at the top first. Alright. Goal. Get 900 guests in the park by, with a rating of 600 by year 2. Oops, that's not an exclamation point, that's a tilde. The goal is G. Okay. There's the goal, there's the game, there's the chat. Let's play. Name it Bitcoin Land. I don't even own Bitcoins. I don't know what I would name everything if the theme were Bitcoin Land. Alright, let's open everything. And we'll start off. Let's see. Open all. You need the toilet flushing? Well, don't worry, somebody will probably flush that later. Why so monotone? I can't help it. This is how I came out. Well, first, I don't even know where the entrance is. No. Okay, why is there a chairlift that brings you to this corner of the park where there's nothing to do except take the chairlift back? Coney Island 2012. Whatever happened to that? Aside from the guy that ran it finding himself naked one day and then getting arrested for public indecency and drunkenness. Is that the end of the Coney saga? Kappa Island, Coney Island 420. I don't know. I kind of feel like naming it after Joseph Coney might be a tad racist. But let me build a roller coaster and then we'll decide. And also, good God, that's a lot of tracks. Coney's Kid Club. Let's see. Let's get rid of these trains, and now none of them work. Can no longer transport diamonds. Coney's Daycare Funland. Don't let the invisible children people see this. Coney's Coaster Corner. Jubilation Land. Name it Crystal Park. That seems like a real theme park, though. I still kind of like Coney's Kid Club, but God, is that in bad taste. It's very tempting, though. Very, very tempting. Oh, wait, am I already out of money? How do I have a park made of diamonds and I have no money? How does that even happen to somebody? Alright, we're getting rid of the diamonds. Can't afford this. Ah! Keep the TNT, though. There. Dingo's Diamond Downfall. Alright, no diamonds here. Only diamonds there. In what world would destroying a diamond mine for a theme park be a good investment? Don't look at me. I was gonna say maybe he wants to clean his hands from the dirty business of diamond mining, and then I realized no, he still has active diamond mines in the middle of theme parks. It all seems a little shady. Every death begins with K. Is that a national, or I guess, is that a national chain? I only thought we had those K Diamond things in the East Coast. I guess they're everywhere. KKK, the Coney Kids Club. No way that could be misinterpreted. How's Damien doing? You know, there's supposed to be a sequel to Magical Diary coming out at one point. And I'm very tempted to stream that. I don't know when it's supposed to come out, but given how much I played the first Magical Diary on stream, it's very tempting to play the second whenever it's out. Can you play as Damien in the sequel? One would only hope. Stream it on launch day. We'll have a midnight launch party for Magical Diary 2. Where the hell am I driving this thing? I'm gonna run out of money on this first ride, aren't I? Can't build partly above and partly below. Oh well. Let's see. Which game had Seth in it? That was High School Dreams. That was a different goth boyfriend dating simulator. I became the most gothic prom queen. I forgot how much that game cost. It was not as cheap as My Boyfriend 2, which is only like 97 cents. Which is a shame. My Boyfriend 2 was a phenomenal deal. And the entire thing was voice acted too, which I thought was great. That was the best part. Also, I don't know how this is even going to work. Maybe it won't. But I'm just going to keep throwing pieces on it and hope maybe something happens. It's probably just going to bump into itself 100 times. I still need to play My Boyfriend 1. You're right, but that's only on the DS, and it's not going to have any voice acting if that's the case. Alright. Build more park. If I could see the ground, the coaster's not done. Is there a water splash in this one? I wonder. No. Oh, wait, maybe. Yes. Cool. You would be afraid to ride that. Why? I don't see the problem. It's probably going to last about 5 minutes. Think of the value. Alright. I've not played My Boyfriend Black Ops. Is that a next-gen system launch title? Can I stream it from the PS4? And make a show on the Playroom, which seems to be the hip new thing. I've almost spent all my money. Well, the ride's almost done, so that's no problem. It's so close. I just gotta build over the diamond mines, which are somehow going into the track. Alright, and turn it. Oops, fix this. No? What's it bumping into? Oh, that. This? And then fix this. Get rid of this. And it's done. Whatever it is. Question is now, will it work? Also, let me put the chain speed up. Close it. Alright. Let's see how well this works. If it works at all. Oops, put the ground back on. Roller Coaster 1. This is what you can build if you have infinite money from diamond mines, apparently. I don't have a car. I don't have a house. I don't have a family. But I've got a really big roller coaster. No, you can't get a first-person camera in this game. There we go. And this is eventually going to need a name. So, if anyone's got any ideas, ideally names that don't revolve around Joseph Kony, that would be great. Oh. Oh. Huh. Well, it's off to a great start. 2 blazing miles an hour. Hang on. Just give it a moment. This is here to lull you into a false sense of security. It's here to bring the average speed of the ride down. Make it look good for the inspector. Oh god, is it really stuck? Come on. You're killing me here. 1 mile an hour. Kony 2013. Oh, much better. The spirally troll. It's a buffer turn. That's how it works. Tim's salty ride. Hey, it made it. This ride looks too intense for you. How could it? It goes at 1 mile an hour. It's safe for senior citizens and pregnant women. Everyone should ride it. Call it the Grandpa. The Too Spooky for You coaster. The Kony Copia. If the trains touch, it doesn't mean they blow up. They have to hit each other at like 20, 25 miles an hour for that to happen. Otherwise, they're fine. The slash tangent. The dumbass pimpmobile. Should be called motion sickness, or the great life, the midlife mishap, the wagon tipping experience, the rated E coaster, the jubilator, the mindward spiral, the I've made a mistake. The ride length is almost 6,000 feet. Coney's Snatcher Masher, the waiting simulator, the Are We There Yet? And the excitement's 8.54. That's pretty good. Constructed by Bing. Why not? I'd make it Bing colors, but I don't really think Bing has colors. Now let's build up an exit. Oh, wait, there's no way to get this out, is there? Hang on. Might have built this into a corner. Not sure. Oh, no, we're good. That coaster's a mile long. It's a phenomenal value. Although you probably have to walk an hour to get there. Take a scenic tour through the diamond mines, which are just dumping diamonds onto you as you walk to the ride. It's part of the fun. It's like if you go to Hershey Park and they give you big candy bars every time. Except in this theme park, you just get showered with diamonds wherever you go. Same concept. Also with 50% more toilets. And it's free. Alright. Well, if that ride's gonna be free, let's make the admission fee 20 bucks. And how do we make this a better ride? Excitement is 8.56. What do we do to make it better than that? Flamingos. Nah. I need something that's 1 by 1. That'll increase it. Or I'll just take this. Alright. Let's make the ride more exciting by putting TNT all over it. Maybe we can get the excitement up to 9. Average speed, 15 miles an hour. That's how we trick people to get on it, you see? Although it might crash with people. Or at least bump in to all the other cars a bunch. And with any luck, the excitement goes up a bit. Now it's 8.67. You know, just surrounding it with explosives makes it a much better ride. I need to put bathrooms in for 20 cents a flush. I do. I do. What is this? Riders ride in a submerged submarine through an underwater course. You ride a hippo. Inside a hippo. Why would you ever make that? Alright everyone, inside the hippo. Surely. That's a brilliant idea. Where's the bathroom? There it is. Log cabin style, apparently. Looks like you just made it out of popsicle sticks. Bathroom. Can I put it there? No. Let's put the bathroom floating on the track. Perfect. Powered by diamonds. And give it 20 cents. What if the bathroom is just a big hole in the floor, and all the waste just ends up on the station platform? Well, not gonna worry about it. Already built it. Coney's concessions. Okay, fine. You win. I'm gonna make an ice cream stall and call it Coney's Concessions. Fine. It has been done. Alright. Restrooms open. Oh wait, there's 3 restrooms? Chairlift 1 still hasn't been fixed. That's because we don't have any mechanics. Or any handymen. Okay, let's get 3 handymen, 2 mechanics. And name them... You. WQ Traz, you're a mechanic. You. Krusty with a 5, you're also a mechanic. You. Jesus ate my baby. Sorry to hear about that. You're a handyman. You. Dr. Sark. You're a handyman. And you. This guy. Crunchjaw. You're a handyman. All positions have been filled. Alright. We did it. And there's no grass to mow. Why are people even out here? There's nothing over here. Just going for a walk. Spending no money. Now the diamond ride broke. How many things are broken? 2 things. Alright, let's make 1 more mechanic. Just to have a surplus. And that mechanic could be... this one. Mr. Woodchuck. Mr. Mechanic. You got it. Can you be a dumbass pimp? That's the wrong game, I think. Why are there tractors and a